Hello and welcome to this month's episode of
Raising the Bar with EPBR.
I wait every month to be able to do that, just in case you were wondering. So, as usual, we are going to jump right in. Now, you know that there is no shortage of events and things going on, so let's just start with community service. So EPBR continues to show up for our community in big ways through the support of all of our affiliates members. So I see here on the list that we've got Horses with Hearts coming up on June 12th. Mm-hmm. Now, I did not get to go last year, but I saw the photos and it seemed like there was just something for everyone with it.
Yeah, I didn't get to go either, but I heard that it's great. You can do anything from helping with the horses to painting to doing landscaping stuff.
Hauling material, like to and from cleaning the...
I think you're talking about Day of Caring.
No, at Horses for Heart. Yeah.
Well, Day of
Caring, different. But...
Yeah. I think we might have
done the same thing with Day of Caring.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Okay. That's the connection.
But this one's it's just at Horses for Hearts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not in conjunction with Day of Caring.
It went so well last year that we are doing it again this year, and I'm excited for it. I believe I will be able to attend. It's on June 12th, so just check out our social media emails. It's the same ways that you find information about upcoming events. Check it out there. There might be a link for an RSVP. I don't believe that the committee is requiring it, but it would
just
be
to
helpful
get a t-shirt,
just to get a count. So if you're able to do that, it would be super helpful to us. So keep on the lookout for June 12th. Horses with Hearts event. It's an outdoor event. Come dressed to work and just put work where it matters. So that was a great one. I also know that we just concluded the Earth Day cleanup. Mm-hmm. So that looked like fun.
Yeah, that was Friday. Again, I couldn't make that one. It was my daughter's birthday. So.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. So I couldn't make that one, but the pictures looked like it was a good time. Lots of cleanup done. Good crew of people.
Yeah.
So.
And I will mention here, during the community service committee, there's always discussion on the best places to assist or help. So if you have any ideas, you're listening to this and you're like, well, I wonder why we don't do this area or that area. Shameless plug as always. Stop by a community service meeting every the second Tuesday of every month, 9:30 at the board office, or even reach out to one of us or the board office. Share ideas or locations or events that you think would be great for us to participate in for Earth Day next year. It's never too early to start planning those events. So thank you for all who helped with the Earth Day cleanup. All right, we are going to roll into the big one, the one that we need you all to register for, and it's coming right up, and it is the Cornhole event. When is it?
It's May 14th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is called Sacks for Soldiers this year, benefiting the Martinsburg VA. All proceeds will go to benefiting the VA. It's bring your own tent, bring a setup. We'll have food trucks there.
BYOB if you want to.
BYOB, alcohol beverages are allowed at Rock Spring Farm off Route 45. Thank you, Jordan Butts, for donating your space again for us to have it there.
All right.
I think that's all.
And it is a rain or shine event. So again, if you need any information, the exact address for the park, if you're not familiar with it, will be on the site. But it is, and I'll read it here so I don't mess you up. It's 6433 Martinsburg Pike in Shepherdstown from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. as Jackie said. And the tournament is from 12:30 to 4 p.m. So we can't wait to see you there, but we do need you to RSVP. RSVP closes on May 11th.
You can also sign up just as a watch attendee.
Yeah, you don't have to.
There's a much cheaper ticket if you just want to go hang out and you don't really want to play cornhole. That ticket's available too.
So what I'm hearing is if you don't know how to play cornhole or you're not interested, you can still show your support by purchasing one of those tickets. So we hope to see you there. That is another one that I have on my calendar I'm really excited about. All right. We can roll right into the Santa with a Badge fundraiser and the half hog tickets.
Yeah, so Mandy at the board office is selling hog tickets, half hog tickets, I think they're $5 a piece.
Okay.
Just call her, and if you want to sell them too, you can get a book from her and sell them out. So the goal is to raise money for Santa with a Badge. Just start now, so that way we have more money by then.
Yeah, Santa with a Badge, for any new listeners or followers, was an amazing event last year in December, in which we worked. Well, I don't want to mess anything up. The
The
Fraternal Order of Police. Yes, to essentially help kids in the local community shop for gifts for the Christmas holiday. The community showed out, and the goal was like surpassed. I want to say over $10,000.
I think it was a good amount more than that, but
It was a lot.
It was.
And there were a lot of children that were helped. It was great. Over 100 kids got Christmas
Gifts, and to a lot of folks were there and got to actually see how this impacted our local families. And I mean, that's what it's about. So anything that you can do to help raise funds for this event, please do. We're trying to just start as early as possible, so that we can do the very best work we can, like last year. All right. Wow, my next favorite topic: education and professional development. Let's talk about leveling up your business. Now, the big CE day was pretty awesome. I was able to attend both sessions. How'd you guys like it?
I loved it. I thought it was great. The first session it was about AI. It scared me just a little bit.
I was gonna say, it was scary.
Was it?
Yeah. But it also made me realize, okay, it's okay to use these tools and the best ways to use them, which ones to use, why to use them. I thought that was really very informative.
I think the AI conversation's changing to not just, hey, AI's here and you need to use it, like we've seen in the past few years, but like more serious conversations of things to be like wary of, and also things that are really important. Something that he said that stuck out to me so much is agents across the country uploading the whole contract into AI and then having them like write a summary about it. But the implications of that and providing the personal information of the clients is really tricky, and it is a lawsuit waiting to happen. So that was one. I have not personally done that, but it was just like, oh wow, I could see how that could innocently
become an issue. And then the rider he was talking about for insurance purposes, cybersecurity, upping that for all of the things going on right now. But I actually felt, it might have been in the second session, but my biggest takeaway that like really stuck with me was when he said something along the lines of, many of us are building businesses that our family supports instead of a business that supports our family. And it was like a gut punch for me. And I love the CE classes that don't just teach you about things and tools for your business, but our life outside of that, because it's all one. No matter how much you try to keep them separate, especially in our fields, it just melts in. So overall, I feel like it was a nice, well-rounded day of learning about balance in some capacity, and maybe how AI can even help with that balance. Yeah. I am also really excited about the lunch and learn coming up on the 13th. We have Andrew with the Equitable Advisors team. Andrew, Brad, and Lauren. The topic is estate and end of life planning, and it's sponsored by Elevate Financial Group in alliance with Equitable Advisors. So I almost feel like it's clear why you should plan to attend.
Why would be a good one?
But it's something that, yes, we should know about to help and assist our clients, but it's things that we should be doing ourselves. We should be estate planning ourselves. And so I will be signing up for that. Oh my God. I think I've said that. We should have one of those games. Like every time I say I'm signing up for that.
And then
hold you accountable. Yeah. Not the A word on the podcast. Stop using that A word, Aaron. Accountability.
We'll be there for
we're gonna be there anyway.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to that. We also have coffee talks coming up.
Yeah, so that is actually in process. So the goal is to start having some coffee talks with local government people. So like I think the city of Martinsburg might come in and talk to us a little bit about landlords and property qualifications and things like that. John Van Orsdale is kind of leading that charge. So be on the lookout for that. So hopefully that starts happening soon.
It wasn't necessarily a coffee talk, but compliments to your talk with Margie in that video.
Oh,
It
thanks.
went really
Oh
well.
my gosh,
Yeah.
I loved
Me
that.
too.
So I was telling my mom loves Margie. When she got her award, like who doesn't? But I showed her that and she was like this the whole time and made her feel better. But I got to learn. I love that.
Me too. And like I've known Margie for years, but the things that I learned about her in that interview, I was like, oh my God, this is great.
I didn't know. Yeah, no. I listened to it from start to finish, no interruptions.
Yeah.
And that's saying something for my ADHD.
I've got more coming. There's more people on the list, so
I
be on
love
the lookout.
that. Okay. All right. And then we have a final chance CE occurring on May 28th. There's an afternoon session, and the topic is fair housing. So
Yeah, so that will
yeah.
qualify for your fair housing requirement from NAR. And that is the afternoon session. I think that's Carol and John are going to be teaching that. Margie's going to do the morning session. I believe it's contracts. So if you haven't done your CE, you missed the big CE, or you just want to know more, that would be a great spot to start. I'm thinking about doing the afternoon session, and I probably will stick in the morning session just for fun. But
Yeah. I would say, I mean, because renewals are like, we're going to be able to renew here.
starting May 1st is when you can start. They're due by, I think, July 1st.
June 30th. June 30th.
Okay, June 30th.
Yeah.
I was close. So they open May 1st, which I've actually tried to get in because I just like to check things off my list.
Right.
I got the email.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we better get on that. But so that's coming up. Make sure you do that. You need that to keep your license active.
Okay. All right. And then, but wait, there's more. Always.
Always more.
Member orientation and then reorientation.
Affiliate orientation and the realtor reorientation. This is new.
Yeah.
work.
So it's something that I was kind of hoping we could do to just so affiliates understand what we bring to the table for them, why you want to join us. And there's a lot of affiliates that have no idea what we can do for them.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get that off the ground. The goal is to have that sometime in September.
Okay.
And our subcommittee's working on that. Got an outline going, so we're moving on that. And then reorientation for current members, realtor members, just because so many of us have no idea what's available. The first time you do orientation, it's kind of like drinking from a fire hose. It's so much. I sat in on one a couple of months ago and I was like, my eyes were huge. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know about all this stuff. So the goal is to allow current members to come in and learn some more and see what we bring to the table for them.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it was last year I sat in on a new member orientation. And I was like, we do that? We have that? Like, I didn't know that you can use the back rooms for, I was like, oh, I didn't, there was just so much. And so I think that's going to be I think that is a great value add. So please be on the lookout for more information about that coming up. All right. So zooming out beyond Berkeley County, we have state and national updates. So we do have the WVAR quarterlies, June 3rd and 4th at Capon. So if you've ever wondered what happens at the state level versus our local level, this is your opportunity. It is right in our backyard, and you can stop in at the meetings, see what's going on, see what committees are at the state level as well. If you've ever wondered, I'm urging you to please stop by. There is a mixer on the 3rd. Jackie, do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
I have to pause on that because we had to change locations and we're still finalizing some of the details, but it will be open to any and all, especially our Morgan County folks. We really hope you stop by. It should be at Great Capon Lodge.
Just don't know all the details yet.
Soon to be official, but
Yeah, and another great point about that is at one point I was like, oh, since it's in our backyard and I won't stay at the state park. Is it a resort or is it the
it's a
state park?
resort.
It's a resort.
In the state park.
And a state park. It's both. Okay. So it's like, oh, I won't stay. And then Jackie, you were like, why wouldn't you? It's gorgeous. And stay with everyone, because that's where you get to network. That's where you get to really get into what is happening. And one of my goals is to be more present, not just going to things, but existing in them and like actually soaking it in and taking it in. That's like my journey right now. So I share that to say, consider actually staying. School's out. So, you know, I might even,
Almost out.
little
Yeah.
mini
Yeah.
vacation.
that's
like-
how I'm going to think of it.
Staycation.
It is.
That's how I'm going to treat it, and just
There is a spa
really-
there.
There's a what now? A spa? Do you know how people used to be like, it's my birthday month and I'm doing that for June. I'm not gonna do a month since I have trouble celebrating just a day, but I'm gonna try and do like a 3 to 5 day thing around there.
I fully
love
support
that.
that.
You like it?
I love that.
You know
Let's
you're
do
on
it.
you're on my list for our annual tie.
Let's do it.
Birthday lunch. We need to go with yours. Happy belated birthday, by the way,
Aw,
Erin. You
thank
thought I
you.
forgot. So
I
wish
appreciate
Erin happy birthday in the comments or wherever you see this. All right. Ooh, Jackie, this is your baby.
Mid-year.
Yes.
Washington, D.C. We've talked about it every podcast so far this year, but it's coming up quick. June 13th through 18th. You can come for all of the days. You can come for one day. You can come for one class. You register on nar.realtor. There's so unimaginable amount of stuff that you can have at your fingertips. A huge trade show. Just incredible resources and connections with agents from around the country. Even Alaska has a huge presence at this. And so I rode the bus with them a few years ago when they had an event, and they bussed us all to the baseball field. And I was on the bus with a bunch of people from Alaska, and I was like, wow, you came all the way here for this, and it's a 1
Right
hour
here
from my
for
house.
us.
Yes.
So
And we don't
carpool,
go.
however you got to get there. Carpool, drive, light rail, whatever you need to get there. If you're afraid of driving all of those roundabouts, I was there once. It gets better, or find someone like me who might be going to certain sessions on certain days.
Yeah,
and
just drive
yeah.
to one of the metro stations, Shady Grove, or the one in Virginia. I can't think of the name. Past Leesburg.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not too far. Just jump on the rail.
45-minute drive from Jefferson County to
Mhm.
there, and then hop on the metro if you don't want to drive into the city.
Yeah, and here's some quick pointers that might help you if you decide to go, or if you're thinking about it. There is usually an app that comes out and is incredibly helpful.
Yes, it's probably out already.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And for the control freaks, you know, because no,
Not that
us
you know anything
realtors
about
are
that.
not control freaks by nature, right? It gives you all the outlines, and you can literally plan your agenda and your schedule and see wherever you want to go to. The majority of the topics or events are free, but there are some that are paid for different organizations. But whatever your interest is, are you interested in? I think this one, even the mid-year, is more legislative, but there are also some that help
There's
support
everything.
business and things like
There
that,
is
right?
literally everything. There are also a lot of affiliate member
Oh,
opportunity in
okay.
classes. Like if you're an affiliate, there are things there for you as well. Anything classes from AI, technology. There are some things specific for brokers, some things specific for teams. Like they put out the agenda and who all the speakers are going to be ahead of time. There's economic updates, financial
Right.
for the whole country, that is data that is
The
being
economic
pulled.
outlook.
Yeah,
all
it's
of that.
not just about the legislative portion of it.
Yeah.
Everything involved.
Yeah. I was also really surprised when I went, the quality of the items that are given away. For example, I got these beautifully bound 8.5 by 11 books on why you should hire me, why you need a realtor. I got one for buyers and one for, I was like, I can take these? She was like, yes, I feel like I'm stealing something. She's like, because it was a nicely bound saddle stitch booklet that I then added to my presentations. And I was shocked that they were just giving that away. There was a store that had different books on social media, different items that we could purchase. So I will go on forever if you let me. When Jackie starts doing this a lot, I know it's time to move to the next topic. That's my cue. She didn't know
I'm
she was
agreeing
giving
with
me.
you in my head. Like, yes.
Do you guys ever
absolutely.
feel like bobbleheads? Like I feel like a bobblehead when I'm doing this because I'm like, yeah, yes, yes. And so it's like I feel a little dizzy sometimes,
Thanks for calling me
guys.
out on that.
You're welcome.
Because honestly, I've watched some of these back and I've been like, oh my god.
So if we make you dizzy at home,
I am a
we do it to
bobblehead.
ourselves too. So I do it myself.
I think
like,
it's
why
a
do I do
mom
that?
trait.
It
Yeah.
is.
Because you're used to just being like, sure, honey, sure. Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah.
Aw.
But I love that. I love that for us. I mean, that just means we have a lot to talk about and we're excited about it. All right. So we do have some events coming up. So we'll keep the momentum going. The home show. How was that?
It was great.
Okay.
The weather was very nice. They
Mhm.
pushed out the event a couple weeks this year. I don't know that the attendance was as high as it has been in the past.
Okay.
However, I've heard from many vendors that the quality of the attendees of the event was a lot higher. So, as far as people actually interested in what was there, the actual setup, thank you so much to your staging company, Velour, for setting up this beautiful space for all of those vendors at the event to have a retreat, grab a snack, get a coffee, get a water, sit down for a minute, charge their phones or whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it next year as
Thank
well.
you to everyone that stepped up and helped cover that.
Cover the
We had
safety.
some last minute
Yeah.
need for coverage and people stepped up. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. And then this is just one more reminder to please sign up for the Cornhole Tournament coming up. And this last event is the RPAC Legislative Wrap-Up on May 5th. Let's talk about it.
Yes, Cinco de
themed.
Mayo.
And we're just essentially going to have, it's about the importance of RPAC and advocacy.
We have 5 local legislators, senators and House that are going to come and recap what they did in the legislative session this year, and especially how it relates to our industry. So there will be some questions directly asked of them, and it'll just be like a panel of them.
Yeah, I go every year, but then she said margaritas, and I was like, now I really have to. I didn't need a reason to go, but that sure added to it. Icing on
Last
the
year it
cake.
was wonderful.
It
It
was.
was very informative, and it was great to be able to ask some questions and just kind of know where we're at. You know.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely important. All right. So just a couple of important reminders, and just for reminder's sake, the West Virginia real estate license renewal is from May 1st to June 30th. Please do not wait until the last minute to get that in. Start as soon as possible, which is May 1st. Please do it.
But it'll probably already be available by the time this comes out.
Right.
So sign up, redo your license.
So thank you for tuning in with us for this month's episode of
Raising the Bar with EPBR.
Oh, you guys sound like Charlie's Angels almost. I love it. See you next time. Bye.